Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to be covering the series titled The Boys Diabolical. Every episode follows a new story that is set in the Boys universe. And there's many different animation styles and just new characters and whatnot. And it's not bad. I quite like it. But anyway, I can't really talk about it because I don't know, but we'll just begin season 1, episode 1, Laser Baby's Day Out. Laser Baby's Day Out. This is a very nice and wholesome episode, and I quite like it. I mean, it's got the same, like, The Boys charm, where there's some very gruesome kills and some very, I guess, dark jokes. But there's also, of course, the new kind of, almost like Looney Tunes type aesthetic to it, but it's quite nice. It's very enjoyable. Anyway, kill number 1 is a random VOD employee doing tests on the Suit Baby who was killed by toxic gas from said Suit Baby. Kill number 2 is a random security guard at VOD Tower who was killed by Soup Baby's laser eyes. Kill number 3 was a man selling balloons on the street who was killed by VOD officials running him into the side of a brick wall with an armored truck. Kill number 48 is all of the VOD officials that were chasing down the Suit Baby. And they were killed by the Suit Baby's laser eyes. This isn't like all of them, but they were the ones that were in the armor truck. Kill number 9 to 11 is the 3 VOD officials that dropped down from a helicopter into the gorilla's cage, and they were killed by the gorilla. Kill number 12 is the sniper that was trying to kill the Suit Baby, and he was killed by a piranha that was being carried by Simon, which I guess I should have talked about. Simon is the main character of this episode, and he is an employee at VOD who does tests on Suit Babies. He is played by... Fuck, I forget his name, but I know he's the same guy who plays Sonic in the live-action movies. I think it's like Ben something. That sounds about right. But no matter what, he plays Simon in this. So yeah. He's a pretty enjoyable character, but he doesn't say anything, but, you know, I mean, yeah. His, the entire goal of what his goal is he's trying to, I guess, adopt the Suit Baby, because, yeah, he's just trying to protect her. But, yeah, he's a decently enjoyable character, and, he's in the right place, I'll tell you that. Code number 13 to 14 is the 2 VOD officials that were piloting the helicopter, and at the construction site where the Suit Baby was, and they were killed by explosion from the helicopter crashing. Kill number 15 is Super Brain. Super Brain is kind of the main villain of the episode, and he is, well, I think his power is just telekinesis, and yeah, he kind of runs the whole Suit Baby business. And yeah, he was killed by the Suit Baby's lasers, chopping, half his head off. And it, showed his brain. It was really cool. Kill number 16 to 160 is every single VOD official that surrounded the construction site. And they were all killed by the Suit Baby's lasers. Now, real quick, before I get into the second episode... And so, in total, there was 160 kills in the first episode and 160 kills so far. So, real quick, before I get into the second episode, there is different animation styles for every single different one. And, I mean, they're all done by the same artist. Not by the same artist, but different artists. For example, my bad. The one that we're going to, it's in the animation style as Rick and Morty. And you can tell by, the mouth and the teeth and whatnot, it's very distinct. But, yeah. But there's a later episode that's kind of like a Japanese anime style. And there's another one that's kind of just in... It's like an Owl House style. You know? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, you do? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyway. But, yeah. So, anyway, Season 1, Episode 2, an animated short where pissed off Soups kill their parents. And actually, I'm going to stop because, again, I want to kind of drag out these videos a bit more. But let's talk about the characters a little bit. So, it's been a while since I've seen it, but I'm going to try and remember. The main character is a ghost girl who literally cannot She can phase through everything. She can fly. She's basically just a ghost. That's it. That is her power. Basically, what it is, it's like, there's this, like, I believe it's Red River, actually, where a bunch of soups who have just fucking useless powers go to, or just, like, in this kind of adoption center, because their parents didn't want anything to do with them, because they had fucking useless powers. Like, there was one guy who literally has just tits on his face. He has boobs for a face. I'm not even lying. That's his whole entire power, that he has boobs for a face. Nothing else to him. There's another guy who's just big. There's another guy who's a tongue. There is one guy who can, like, identify any piece of paper. There's one guy who's just fucking water. He is just water, and that's it. There's another guy who can gnaw on almost anything, but that's, like, his entire thing. He can't really gnaw on anything. There's another guy who can turn into any animal, but he turns into that animal, like, even his brain, so he's just a gorilla, you know? I don't really know how he switches back, but yeah. There's many, many really cool characters that I really like. There's one guy who's the narrator, who just, like, narrates everything. He just knows everything, and he's just, like, a narrator. And he's, like, Stephen Hawking. He's just, like, in this, like, paraplegic wheelchair, and he's, like... but... Yeah, it's a bunch of wacky characters, and I quite like it. It's a good episode. But anyway, let's just dive right in. Kill 161 to 175 were all of the parents of the kids that had shit powers, and they were killed by many, many means. Kill 176 to 185 are all of the kids that got shit powers, and they were killed by Homelander's laser beams. Kill 186 is the narrator's father, who was killed by the narrator scraping his face off with a spoon. So in total, there was 26 deaths in the second episode and 186 deaths so far. So Season 1, Episode 3, I'm Your Pusher. Yeah. So this actually follows a story that was in the comics, but not in the show. In case you didn't know, The Boys is a comic book series. I don't know who originally wrote it, but yeah. But, like, it has, like, the same different styles, like, because, in the show, they changed so fucking much than they did from the comics. Like, Black Noir was Homelander. Huey's, like, Irish and has, like, a fucking buzz cut and is much, much older. I think Frenchie is not French. Stormfront is a man. Victoria Newman is also a man, but also very fucking, like, weak and obedient, I guess. But yeah, there is very, very, very big differences between the two. And overall, this episode is actually, it's pretty good. I don't know if it really does happen in the comics, because I've never read the comics. It could just be something, like, that's in the style as the comics. But no matter what, yeah, I mean, it's still a good episode. It follows a great story. Basically, what it's about, it's about William, Mr. Butcher. He goes to this drug dealer that, like, gives just drugs to soups, and he is trying to kill the Great White Wonder, who is not in the original show, The Boys, but he is, I'm assuming, in the comics. So yeah, basically, the Great White Wonder just goes fucking ape shit on, like, I think heroin, maybe, that he, like, injects into his ass cheek. I'm not even lying. But yeah, it's a fun episode. So, yeah, Season 1, Episode 3, I'm Your Pusher. Kill 187 to 188 are the couple of college students who was stuck at orbit, who was killed by the Great White Wonder, bringing them up into space, and they were killed by, of course, being in space. Kill 189 to 190 is the Great White Wonder and Ironcast. Now, I am counting this as a different kill, because although it is set in the Boys universe, this is set in the Boys comic universe. Ironcast died by a different mean. So, yeah, the Boys comic is a different universe than the Boys show. these side stories are set in the boys' comics, not in the boys' show. So any repeat deaths, I'm still gonna count. So like I said, the Great White Wonder, and Ironcast. Ironcast was killed by the Great White Wonder flying into Ironcast, and the Great White Wonder was killed by running into Ironcast because he's running into fucking steel. But he did break through, so yeah. So in total, there was 4 deaths in the 3rd episode and 190 deaths so far. Season 1, Episode 4, Boyd in 3D. Oh god. This one fucking sucks. This is such a shit episode. I'm just gonna skip ahead. Kill 191 is Boyd Dune, the main character who was killed by head explosion from... I'll get to that later. But anyway, so there's this guy who is in a apartment building, and he is very, very attracted to this young lady, and he hears about this like cream that can like alter you to your best self. So, and it's like a compound V type thing. But anyway, he goes to Vought Tower to go get it, and he uses it. So he's like all jacked, and he's fucking got blonde hair and shit. And, you know, of course, the young girl that he was originally attracted to also falls for him. Anyway, so they're dating. After some devil's tango, she goes into the bathroom, finds the cream, and just uses it. And she turns into this fucking like, almost like the cheetah from fucking Wonder Woman. It is very, 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 very bad. It is fucking atrocious. I mean, I don't know. It's so fucking bad. The entire, like, there's no real story. It's just, like, after they have the cream, they're still a couple. So they're all, like, super fucking famous. And they're just going out fucking doing random ass shit, taking advantage of their fame and shit, being corrupt as all heroes are. But yeah, I mean, it's just about their fucking fame. But, you know, they eventually lose the cream, and I believe they do actually get together at the very end. But no matter what, Boyd still dies from head explosion. And I didn't count the other girl. I didn't count her death. I probably should have, but it's a bit too late now. But yeah. Season 1, Episode 5, Best Friends. BFF. Yeah, Best Friends Forevers. I don't know, BFFs. I don't really know how that acronym works. You can't be best friends forever. I don't know. Anyway. So, Kill 192 is a drug dealer. Actually, yeah, I'll talk about it, but I didn't like really want to spoil it because there's only 1 death, and I kind of want to skip ahead. But anyway, this episode's also really fucking shit. This is really fucking shit. Oh my god. So basically, it follows a young girl named Kyle, who it's kind of in a new town. She moved away, and she has these friends who are kind of a bitch to her. But anyway, so they make her go get drugs from this one fucking guy. And he's the one death. I would just say it now. That's the drug dealer. Anyway, yeah, it's this young girl named Kyle. She gets the drugs, but she finds a thing of compound V in the thing. And this drug dealer has kind of like a, I guess, hate relationship for the Deep. I don't know why. Oh no, yeah, it's they're in fucking wherever the Deep moved when he went on his like sabbatical thing. Yeah. Anyway, so she gets compound V. She fucking uses it, of course. And you know what her fucking she wakes up. You know what the fuck's there? You know what their fucking power is? There is a literal fucking human turd. Just a literal shit right there talking to her. So she can she can control human feces, and 2, oh my fucking god, she can, again, 2, fucking talk to it. It is so fucking, it is, oh my god, it's fucking disgusting. Oh my god. It's fucking disgusting. Anyway, so these are now her new friends, I guess. Fuck the other bitches. Fuck the actual humans. I'd be honest, I'd rather be a fucking obedient little bitch than fucking be friends with human fucking feces. Oh my god. It's so fucking bad. But yeah. Anyway, it just kind of follows her being friends with the poop. The VOD, they learn about her and like her fucking ability, so they try and track her down. She saves the poop and she fights the deep. Somehow fucking wins, but I think he just fucking ran off. He won. I can't even blame him though. I mean, I'm not gonna fucking fight human shit. But yeah, in total there's one kill, 192 so far. It's so fucking bad. Season 1, Episode 6, Nubian versus Nubian. This follows a Nubian prince and some other Nubian, I guess, themed hero. Anyway, so they were fighting this one villain who, after fighting him, they fall in love and they have a kid. But they have, like, their shit. You know, they're on the edge of getting a divorce. Bad couple. So the daughter wants to, the daughter wants to kind of get them back together, and she learns, oh yeah, that's right, they fucking got together because they fought this random ass villain. So she goes to the villain, convinces him to fight them again. They fight, they kind of get back together, have sex. That's actually, believe it or not, important. So they have sex, but then they end up still getting a divorce. And the kid just agrees, oh yeah, this is just better for everyone. They fucking get a divorce. Anyway, I don't really know why sex was important in that sense, but whatever. There was no deaths, but it's not a bad episode. It's alright. It's kind of in the style of Invincible, but it's alright. There's nothing really wrong with it. So yeah, 0 deaths, still 192 deaths so far. Season 1, Episode 7, John and Sun Hee. This is a very good episode. This is by far the best episode, because it follows such a fucking good story. So anyway, there's this guy, John. Right, yeah, John, who has a wife who unfortunately has cancer and is dying very, very soon. So he goes to get Compound V because he thinks that it can save her. He injects it into her, and it, of course, gives her powers. And it's almost like this fucking sentient being. Like, later on, when they go into the woods to try and escape, it, like, sprouts out of her, and it's this giant fucking thing. It's kind of like in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, when Ego kind of, like, makes this blue shit come out of the ground. It's almost like that, but, like, it's, like, almost, like, transparent. I'm assuming it's the Compound V mixing with the cancer, and it fucking created whatever the fuck that is. But it's kind of, it's again, kind of like a sentient being. It's its own thing. But in the end, John has to, like, let go, accept that Sun Hee is dying. And so Sun Hee kind of takes it back in to save everyone, and she just dies of cancer. So it's a really good episode. I highly recommend watching it. I don't recommend really any of these other fucking episodes besides this one. This is like really the only fucking good one. Maybe besides like the first and the last one, but it's really good. I really like it. But anyway, Kill 193 to 195 are the 3 VOD officials that were trying to arrest John when he first gave Sun Hee her powers. And I'll just kind of put this out there. Literally everyone fucking dies from Sun Hee's powers. Like, I'm just gonna double check here. Okay, yeah. Literally everyone fucking dies from Sun Hee's powers. So I'm not gonna specify whether or not they died from Sun Hee's powers, because they're all from the exact same thing. Kill 195 to 204 are all of the VOD officials in the lobby of the VOD tower. Kill 205 to 226 were all of the VOD officials that were trying to stop Sun Hee's cancer thing in the forest. So in total, there was 33 kills in the 7th episode and 226 deaths so far. But again, this is a very, very good episode. I really like it. It's a really great story. I like it a lot. Season 1, Episode 2, 1 + 1 = 2. This follows Homelander's, like, very, very first day. The like, main focus point of the story is his first mission. It's like a hostage situation at the Ches power plant. Sorry. But, like, originally, Homelander fucking hated Black Noir, because, like, during his announcement, Black Noir kind of took all the fame, took all the spotlight, and he was pissed. So was Stillwell, which, again, this also shows a young Stillwell kind of in action. But yeah, Homelander's pissed, so he goes to this power plant to try and prove himself, and everything goes fucking wrong. He just screws it the fuck up. It blows up massively. Big old blow up. Black Noir is, of course, there, but he's there to help, right? And this is, like, kind of the start of the friendship that they really start to grow on. But, I mean, yeah, it's not bad, but, like, it's not, I don't know. It's just neat, I guess. Yeah. I mean, at least I got to see Black Noir. Anyway, so, I mean, yeah, it's okay. It's nothing too spectacular. No real new, like, characters, because it's just Homelander and Black Noir, Stillwell, the basics. So, Kilo 227 was on one of the hostages at the thing. And they were killed by, 3-gun exploding. Oh, yeah, I misspelled it. It was his gun exploded, like, just, and it fucking blew him up. So, Kilo 228 was one of the criminals and they was killed by Homelander ripping her jaw off. Kilo 229 to 231 were the rest of the hostages and criminals that were at the power plant. Besides one, there was one that survived, and they were killed by Homelander. Kilo 232 was another one of the criminals, and they were killed by Homelander slicing him in half, shooting a gas tank behind him, causing the entire power plant to explode. Kilo 233 was the other criminal that was tied to the metal bar. This was killed by the explosion from Homelander's laser beam. Kilo 234 was a hostage that was left alive, and they was killed by Homelander snapping her neck. So, in total, there was 8 kills in the final episode, and 234 kills in The Boys Diabolical. That's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I plan on doing this a lot more, trying to, again, flesh out my videos a bit more, talk about the story of each episode, and just the story of, like, you know, whatever movie it was, which my first movie is going to be technically this Saturday, because this is when I'm posting it, but I'm also filming this. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I will see you all when that comes out. Yeah. Bye.